And today's episode is brought to you by this girl, Vicky, the overthinker. Enjoy. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know where to start. Okay, so I know my channel has the word happy in it, so that it comes with a lot of responsibilities to always be happy. The thing is though that one of the things that I wanted to change and one of my New Year's resolutions was to open my heart, which I did. And this is highly unlikely that I will ever upload this, so I'm just gonna say what I have to say as therapy for myself. Okay, so I opened my heart, which has been closed for business for like the last 2.5 or 3 years or longer, 4 years, I don't know. And obviously that doesn't mean that everything will, like there's only gonna be love going in and coming out. There's also other feelings then that you feel more strongly. And I've been suppressing what I've been feeling for the last few days now, because I thought I don't have the right to feel that way, because I don't have all the information. So I have no right to be upset. And also I've been questioning if what I'm feeling is because of me feeling that I'm not enough and just my own insecurities. But maybe because now there's a little bit of anger coming into play as well now, which might be a complete overreaction. But now I feel actually I'm entitled to my own feelings. And if I feel that something is off or that something is upsetting me, then I may feel upset feelings, right? I'm allowed to. Because I'm living this life in this physical body with my feelings, my very human feelings. And I'm allowed to feel the way I feel. So now this is all difficult in case that I ever upload this, which I don't think I will, because this might cause damage to my relationship, ? With Andrew, because it might be just something that I feel completely differently again about this tomorrow. But I felt the way I feel now, almost as extreme as I feel now, 2 days ago. Then yesterday I meditated, maybe should have meditated today as well. Yesterday I meditated and thought that maybe it's not all about my feelings and all about me, because Andrew has a mission in this life, which I think is absolutely amazing. And of course he is very busy, because it's not, you cannot just pump out a movie like in a day. I mean, that's months and months of work and planning, and I mean, he's been including me in the process. Like, we've been texting a lot the last few days, and he's asking me for a lot of feedback, and he's showing me what he's got so far, like his scripts and so what will be in his next project. So that's amazing, and I know he is very busy, so there's no question about that. And I know, of course, that this is more important than me. I know that too, because this is about the world and yeah, also his career and like who he is. And that's what I admire about him. But that being said, I do think that when you just met someone and you're like vibing with them and you feel that you do have some sort of feelings, and that's, you've been on the most amazing first date ever, which is his own words, can watch that in previous episodes in case I really upload this. I don't think so, but he has to eat, he has to sleep, he has to unwind, he watches YouTube stuff. So that's the things that I know that he's doing that's not work related. And he's telling me that he's doing those things. He's like, I'm going for a drive to clear my mind. I'm like, okay. And I mean, I know he has the buzzer to my car park here, so I was like, oh, maybe he's coming here. And yeah, he didn't. I think that didn't even occur to him. And I don't want to sound completely needy, because I'm not. I'm super independent. But since I did open my heart to that guy and do have feelings for him, there I said it, which I haven't for a long time for anyone, I now also do want to connect with him, also in a physical way, and I just want to spend time with him. Maybe I do have much less to do at the moment than he does, because yeah, I don't have any music projects happening, which is always the case around early January. So all I do is my filming and my editing, which also takes up a lot of time, but it's not like, yeah, I'm not saving the world with it. It's not that important. So obviously I'm not nearly as busy as he is. So yeah, maybe like 5% of how busy he is. So I get all that. It's not that I'm expecting him to drop everything and spend every moment with me. But, and I think I have the right to say that, because that's just how I feel. Like, if you really like someone and you feel like you have a connection with them, and yeah, you have some sort of feelings, and maybe there's some physical attraction as well, can't you make the time and find a way to be with them, maybe for like 2 hours a day? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you, like, I don't know, spend the night together, for example, which he hasn't. I mean, it sounds all horrible if I upload this and I can't upload this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have to sleep. You could spend that time next to each other. Even if you have stuff to do in the next morning. But I mean, I shouldn't say all these things, because that's like, difficult. This is really difficult, because I want to share those things and I want to be honest, but I also don't want to make anyone like sound bad. And by no means is there anything that Andrew has done to upset me, or like I think he's probably just taking it slow. Yeah, and the other thing that I think that's possible is that he thinks, because I always emphasize how independent I am, and I mean, I said in the first dates several times how I love coming home to an empty apartment, and how much I love for no one being there. And he remembers everything I say, so he cannot read my mind, even though he does sometimes. So, but maybe I'm expecting too much from him reading my mind there. He cannot know that this does not apply to him, because I actually like him. So I wasn't sure and then I thought, okay, yeah, so maybe I should let him know that I would like to see him and spend time with him. Which of course, it's always like a fine line in the beginning of relationships, right? Because if I don't want to like look desperate, I don't want to be clingy, I don't want him to think that he has to spend time with me if he's not sure about it. This is also difficult. So yeah, but I thought, on the other hand, like, I just don't want to play games. So I have to tell him that I do want to see him, so that he doesn't think that I want to be alone. So I think I did tell him that sort of clearly, that I would like to see him again, and I try to be a bit more flirty with my texts, see what happens, but he doesn't really get into that too much. I don't know. Maybe I need to be more clear. Maybe I need to tell him, look, I'd really love to see you again, and hey, why don't you sleep over? But I mean, I do tell him, like I send him pictures of the pancakes that I make in the morning, and I do say things like, hey, you're missing out. So I mean, isn't that clear? I don't know, men's brains, I don't know. I guess you always have to be very direct with guys, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to tell him, hey, please stay here and then have pancakes and then go and do your editing, because you have to have breakfast anyway and you have to sleep anyway, so you could as well do it here. And I mean, yes, the drive, he doesn't live too close to me, but I have a car space. It maybe takes him 20 minutes to drive here. Am I worth 20 minutes going back and forth? I think yes, but let me know in the comments. I don't know, which all comes back to the question about my own self-worth. And you know what? Actually, so that's why I think I do have the right to be a little bit disappointed. I don't know. I mean, the least I think I can expect, the least I can expect is that he says, hey, I'm super busy. And he told me he's overwhelmed because he has so much to do. So I completely get that. And he has a lot to do and it is super important. So I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, I don't want to be like the clingy bitch because I really am not. So, but I think the least he could do is that he says, hey, I have so much to do right now. I wish I would have less to do so that we could hang out, because I really enjoy hanging out with you. Something, you know, something like that. But he doesn't. I mean, what he does is, yeah, texting a lot. So we do text a lot and like all the time, pretty much. We share everything. He sends me pictures of what he cooks, what he eats. So yeah, but the thing is also, he's leaving at the end of the month on a one-way ticket. So he's gonna be gone. And I mean, yes, I'm planning, like there will be an update when I'm happy about my travel plans, which are insane. Like I'm gonna be all over the world. I'm gonna work on a cruise ship and I'm gonna be in many, many different ports. Near him probably. And I told him, hey, I'm gonna be in Bali and Kuala Lumpur, which is areas where he might be. And he said, yeah, what if I surprise you there? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that would be super romantic. But knowing from what I've experienced in the last few days, which might not be an indicator about the future, so maybe I'm just an idiot. But yeah, now I'm thinking I'm not gonna get excited because he might have editing to do that one day when I'm in that port for a few hours, and that might be more important. I mean, call me crazy, but if I have feelings for someone and if that person has feelings for me too, you do want to spend time together. Or am I insane? And I mean, everyone is busy and everyone has a life and everyone should put themselves first. Absolutely. Like that is important. You need to look after yourself and you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your career. You need to live your life. But if you want to include someone in your life, if you are letting someone in, which is a big deal for me, letting him in, maybe it's not a big deal for him letting me in. I don't know. Which, yeah, so what I'm saying is spend a little bit of time together. The other thing is, the last time when I saw him, we spent all day at an activism event, which was great because I mean, I like to see him around other people as well, and I'm happy to share him, obviously. So again, please don't get me wrong. I think people are gonna get this wrong, but also I'm not gonna justify myself. So yeah, please just get it right. So we spent hours there. So literally from 1 p.m. until after 9 p.m. So it was like 2 different events after each other, and then a dinner with with our friends. And something felt off. And I should talk to him about those things directly, but I can't talk to him about those things directly because I'm not seeing him, and all we do is text. And you can misunderstand so much in texts. So that's why I didn't bring it up. I don't know what it was that felt off. So maybe my insecurity again. I mean, I'm not an insecure person, but it's new for me to open myself up to someone. And I mean, it was all fun and everything. I mean, what comes into play with this is that I do feel overwhelmed when I socialize for such a long time with so many people, and they are all absolutely lovely, really, like absolutely. I love them all, love hanging out with them. But yeah, it was just like I was hungry. I was tired towards the end. So I would have left much earlier from that dinner. But he did make no attempts to leave. Like, he was very comfortable there talking to other people the whole time. Not so much to me. And I don't know if he maybe was trying to make a point that I'm not gonna be a priority in his life. It felt a little bit like that. Again, could be me completely misunderstanding the whole situation. I mean, he's a guy. He is a good looking guy. I think he's aware of that. And he has many options, and I might be just one of them. I don't know. And we haven't spoken about... Is this 19 minutes already, this video? Oh my god. I'm gonna make cuts anyway, if I upload that. Should I upload that? I don't know. Nobody can help me with that. The thing is, my last video that I uploaded, I think he hasn't watched it, because he's busy. So there's a chance he's not gonna watch this either. I just really don't know what to think. I think I need to take a step back at this stage, which is easier said than done, because I'm just, honestly, I'm just sad that he doesn't want to see me. And yes, he's gonna say yes, but I'm so busy if I would tell him that. And you're probably thinking, well, why does a woman not understand that the guy is busy? No, I do understand it, but it is possible to see someone if you want to see them. And I mean, I saw him last on Saturday. What day is it today? It might be Wednesday, it might be Thursday. I'm actually not sure, but it has been a few days. What day is it today? I think it's Wednesday. It's only Wednesday, okay, so that works in his favor. But still, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, which I asked him, what are you doing later this afternoon? And he said, editing, and more editing. And I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll be editing too. Am I gonna be editing this and uploading this? I do not think so, because that's crazy, right? Men, women, difficult species. I don't know. There's just a big difference between men and women, I guess. I don't know. I thought and I mean, I know we really get each other, and I know that we read each other's minds, but I cannot read him now. I mean, to be completely honest, if somebody would put a gun to my head and say, read his mind, why is he like this? I would say because he isn't sure. Yeah, because he isn't sure about this. And because we were like diving into this, like with the whole filming and everything was just going really, really fast. And we made that connection really, really fast, and it was suddenly like very intense. He has a lot of things to do, and maybe he doesn't want to, like, for his whole project, maybe he just wants to be independent, which I get that. So yes, maybe if I would have to like, that's my best guess, you know. My best guess is that he just at this stage in his life doesn't need to be tied down. But then again, he's the one, and you guys know that if you watched the first date episode, he's the one who said he had a crystal in his pocket to attract a relationship. So, well, what do you want then? Maybe he thought he wanted it and then he realized that it's too much. But then why be texting all the time? So I don't know, maybe he's just, and the text, like, that's not me texting him, and like, that's mutual. So like, I wanted to just go outside and have a nice day, and now I'm just sitting on the floor, which is never a good sign when I do that. Sitting on the floor, feeling emotional and confused, when I could spend my time being happy. On the other hand, so I mean, I could just, like, you know, leave it. It would be easier. It would be easier for me too, because I mean, I'm gonna be like away, traveling, working on a cruise ship for like, I don't know, 5 weeks or something. Then I'm gonna do an around the world trip, possibly. So yeah, do I want to like feel incomplete and like, oh, I wish he was here all the time? No, I don't want to feel like that. But then again, by just telling him, look, let's just not do this, let's forget about this, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna feel like that, because yeah, I just don't want to be upset and sad and feel like longing for something that I can't have because the other person doesn't feel the same thing, or just has different priorities. Maybe he feels the same thing. But the thing is, yes, he has a lot of editing to do, and yes, that takes a lot of time and focus. I know that now, since I started doing this, even though like I'm an amateur, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I mean, yes, I'm sitting there for hours and hours editing, so I know. So for him, obviously, this is a whole different level. However, and I said that a few times to him, so he knows that I would love to just edit with him. Like, he does his stuff, I do my stuff, next to each other, don't have to talk, don't have to communicate, because we both be absorbed in our work, but just like being there, doing that together, sharing that experience, motivate each other, that would be an option. And I said that a few times, so he knows that. But nothing. He doesn't really get into that, so I don't know. So who am I to him, and what am I to him? And was this all just all just like a fun YouTube video, like, hey, we're filming our first dates? And the answer to that is, I don't think so. But maybe I'm an idiot. I mean, what do I know, right? I mean, I do know stuff about relationships. So let me apply everything that I know. From everything I know, I should tell myself to just chill and not worry about it, not stress about it, not make a video about it and upload it, and to just relax. Like, that's the advice I would give someone else, another woman. And to just wait and see. But I don't have patience. I want to know a little bit what direction he wants this to go in. Like, I need a little bit from him. Not much. I'm not asking for him to stop his career and stop editing and stop everything, drop everything, and just be with me 24/7. Because if he did that, I'd be like, okay, whoa, back off. And also that's crazy. So I don't want that. I want a little bit. What I would want is that he just says, hey, I'm so super busy, it really sucks. It would be so nice to hang out with you, but I just can't at the moment. I'd be like, okay, cool. I know, I get it now. Or like a little bit more, if you could do me that a little bit more, to just say, hey, I'm super busy at the moment, but how about I come over tonight? It's probably gonna be late because I'm gonna be editing until like, I don't know, 9 p.m. or something. But hey, we can still like, I don't know, hang out a little bit afterwards, and I'd love to eat your pancakes in the morning, and then I will have to go back. I hope you understand. I'd be like, awesome, absolutely, I completely understand. But he doesn't say that. And I can't upload this video because then he's gonna see it and then he might say that, or then maybe I think if he watches this video, that's probably it anyway. So, but I mean, 2 days ago when I felt a little bit, when I started to feel like this, I told him that I'm like a little bit emotional and like things are a bit weird. And he said, I'll just make a video about it and upload it. And I was like, well, if I make a video about this, then that's probably it. And hold on. So yeah, I decided not to because I thought I don't want to ruin what we have. And then yesterday I thought, no, I will put my feelings, my emotions, my neediness. I'm not that needy, but a little bit needy. I mean, I'm human. Anyway, deal with it. So I thought I'd put this all back and just be there for him, because he's asking me a lot of feedback stuff, and I feel like I can really support someone. Here's someone who does something amazing, which is ultimately my goal in life, to make the world better. That's his goal. And he's actually doing something, like all his work that he does is for that. And maybe the way I can make the world better, apart from just making videos where I endlessly talk and ruin my own relationships, maybe I can just support someone and just be there for him. And I thought maybe I have to put my ego back, because I do have a big ego. So I thought maybe this is not about me and what I get. And I mean, I don't ask for that much though. Like, I just want a hug once in a while, and just like, I don't know, sitting down watching a Netflix show together, eating pizza. Anyway, so yeah, that was yesterday's thing. So I thought, well, okay, maybe I'll be there for him, and I see whatever he needs and I give him that, and I won't ask for anything in return, which felt like a good idea yesterday because I don't know, I was like a saint yesterday or something, and it still feels like a good idea now, and I still want to do that, but here it is. But I'm still worthy of getting something back as well. I cannot only give, which probably would never happen because I'm not a saint. Like, I wouldn't just only give and not expect anything back ever. But I mean, ideally, if it's equal, the same amount comes from him that comes from me. Or even if more comes from me, that's fine too. But I need something back. And I'm probably insane. I'm overthinking this. I know I'm overthinking this. But I am also overthinking this. So this is what I'm doing right now. And I'm not, and this is the whole thing about opening my heart. I'm not gonna just put on a brave face and go out there and go shopping. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I want to feel my feelings, and right now I am slightly disappointed and confused, and I don't know where I stand, and I feel lost. And those are my feelings, and I'm allowed to feel them. I don't have to pretend that I'm okay with everything he does and go along with everything he does, which is at the moment just texting. I have no problem with texting. It's nice that he includes me in his life, but we are not at that stage in the relationship, which we probably don't even have. But we are not at that stage where we just text and that's good enough. We are at that stage where we still like getting to know each other, where we still would want to be together. And I mean, like ideally, in a relationship, I would like that stage to last forever, that you just want to be together. We are not. We are texting. Is he just thinking, does he want me to be a part of his life or not? And is he just like seeing how this goes, and because he isn't sure, like he just like keeps me there as a texting buddy until he knows what he wants? Could that be it? I don't know. And I mean, you're thinking, why doesn't she ask him and talk to him directly? Well, I would. Like, I feel like I should talk to him about those things. But how can I in a text message? I could send him like a long scroller text message with everything that I feel right now. And it's not gonna go well. Because then he would be like, what is her problem suddenly? Because he doesn't know that I have a problem. And I mean, do I have a problem? I don't know. I have maybe. And I have many problems. But it's really just that I expect a little bit more at this stage. And because I do love myself and because I do value myself, I think I have the right to expect that. And I also think that if I don't get that, I'm not necessarily a needy bitch. I mean, again, tell me if I am. Maybe I'm completely like, I'm asking for way too much here. And if I don't get that, then I'm more than happy to be by myself. So, yes, this is today's mental breakdown in a video that well, if you're seeing this, I have uploaded it, so I can say a million times I'm not gonna upload this. Yeah, it might be, I mean, it's definitely, if you're watching it, I have uploaded it for whatever reason. Maybe I got even more angry. Maybe he told me, hey, upload whatever you like. Maybe I just tell him, look, I shared my feelings with the audience. And if he says, oh yeah, go ahead, upload it, then I'll upload it. This whole YouTube channel, I'm not someone who is like a chess player who like calculates all their moves to the end. I don't know what my end result for this channel is. I have no plans. I'm like, when I filmed the dating series, I didn't, like, there is no plan behind this, yeah? And it might be a really bad idea that I'm doing any of this, because I should keep maybe those things private, I don't know. But I actually enjoy sharing it, because this is a new experience for me too. Like, I used to like bottle things up and just, yeah, be by myself and not share. I mean, I do share, I do overshare with the few people that I trust. And now I'm just talking to strangers. And is it a good idea to do all this? I don't know. It's getting a bit complicated now, with another person involved. But I mean, again, I haven't said anything bad about him. The only thing that I have said is that I do have feelings for him, which I haven't said to him in person, so that's fucked up. But I mean, I didn't have the chance to say it to him. I mean, maybe I did, but I don't know. Like, I assumed we're gonna see each other like every 2 or 3 days at least, because that's what I think would be normal, even if you're busy. Anyway, I keep repeating myself now. So is this all complicated? I don't know what I want with this channel, which is okay, I guess. I think it's gonna naturally do its thing. This would be really weird if I upload this. I'd be, yeah, I don't know. Like, if I actually upload this, and if it tells me to like, obviously I have uploaded it. We established that already. So now that I've uploaded this, I don't know, maybe he's gonna say something about it. But that's not why I uploaded it. But if you have to say something, Andrew, if you're watching this, I mean, talk to me in person, that would be ideal. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you might want to just clarify things, because I don't know. But I didn't say anything bad again. So yeah, I absolutely adore and admire the guy. I mean, that's the whole problem here. Oh, yeah, that is the whole problem here. So this is not to say that he's doing anything wrong. This is just me saying that what I'm getting from him is not what I would expect to get. That's all I'm saying. So he's not doing anything wrong, but also I'm not doing anything wrong. So so yeah, this is today's episode. Isn't it exciting? And I'm sorry that it's not, I don't know, I'm sorry that it's all a bit messy. Like, I don't script my videos, I don't plan anything, I just literally put on lipstick. Haven't even done my hair, it's all frizzy and horrible. So I literally, all I do is put on lipstick and just start filming. And I don't think before. I do sort of think while I talk, but also not as much as I probably should. I don't know, relationships, hey? Difficult. Especially in the beginning, it's like a fine line that you mustn't cross. And by uploading this video, I have crossed the line. I am aware. But then again, what do I have to lose? Not much. Just like lots of texting. I mean, I feel like that I really had a connection. Yeah, I had a connection, because right now it's a little bit off. So right now the connection is sort of not there, which might be, maybe it's all my fault, I don't know. But then again, I'm not gonna blame myself for everything always. I've done that in my last relationship, and I think my feelings are valid at the moment. What was I saying before I rudely interrupted myself? Yeah, that we have a connection. Had a connection, have a connection. I don't know. We definitely had a very strong connection, like reading each other's minds connection. And we still, like, we start texting at the same time. And I wonder if he's feeling that I'm filming this now. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we have something special. And I mean, no matter what happens after this, maybe this is the end. I feel that that I met him for a reason, and that he is super special as a human being, like absolutely amazing. And now I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. He is absolutely amazing, and I think I'm also not completely boring. I think we would be good together, but I don't know, it sucks being a woman somehow, because there is a difference between men and women. Like, I cannot, like, he needs to show me what direction he wants this to go in. I'm not gonna tell him, hey, let's have a relationship and let's do everything together. Like that, I'm the woman. I don't wanna do this. I don't think I should do this, because then I'm clingy and insane. And look, at this stage, honestly, he's amazing. He hasn't done anything wrong. So I just want to stress this again. I haven't done anything wrong. And I mean, maybe uploading this video. But I'm a YouTuber, so that's what I am now. So yeah, I upload videos. I talk about how I feel. And I mean, yeah, we did the whole dating, like the first 3 dates. I need to edit the 3rd date video later today, which will be interesting. We'll see what happens, eh? I mean, I do have, of course, control over what happens, but only 50%. The rest has to come from him. So make up your mind. I hope you're not watching this because this is weird. And yeah, talk soon. Subscribe for more breakdowns. And next video will be better. Next video will be happier. It will be about something completely different, probably. I'm not gonna build anything, I promise. And I mean, if you have watched this whole thing, thank you so much. It helps me. And I don't know if it helps you. I hope maybe it gives you some insight into a woman's brain. Anyway, should I upload this? I'm scared. Okay, I mean, I can't believe that I'm adding to this, but I have to. There's an update. First of all, I'm earthing, putting my bare feet on the ground to ground myself. Much needed. Okay, so he texted me. He said he wants crust pizza. And obviously, I assumed, because that's what we had pizza on our second date when he went to my place. So I assumed he means he's coming over. So I quickly responded, because I'm quick to respond, and I said, hey, look what the cat's dragged in. And he was like all confused. Because, yeah, I don't know, I'm misread. But yeah, he didn't even think even the slightest that he wants crust pizza at my place, because it's around the corner from where I live. Don't come and stalk me. And then he was like going back and forth over what he's gonna order. And I was like, okay, he's just running his food orders by me. So yeah, that's what's happening. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? He's just not that much into me. I think to me that's pretty obvious now. And life goes on. And on the bright side, I will not have to rename my channel because the word single is in there. So there we go. Happy days.